Wheatfield. What up, y'all? Wheat, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears of Wheat Road Show. When you showing up, never know what you're gonna get. Spirit said today is 9/1/9, breaking down to 28, which is 10. Let your new life begin. That's what they said. That's what we got when we were meditating. And it was so funny. We counted the decks of cards we've been using, including the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new decks of cards we received recently, beloved. And it came up to the number 11. It's giving us spiritual guidance. So Spirit is definitely on us about paying attention to our guidance, trusting the information that we're getting, and ask for clarity. It's a funky kind of energy right now. Mercury is in play. So Mercury could be like that trickster energy in terms of affecting communication. It could be affecting with your how you're getting your communication from other people. It could be misunderstandings and stuff like that. So just take your extra time to seek clarity at this time. We got a partial solar eclipse coming up soon in the next day or so, if not today, but it's coming up. And again, partial eclipse, light is being blocked out, so you may not be seeing things clearly, so take your time to seek clarity. I think on the channel and some of the messages, we really been having that displayed through us, like to seek clarity and make sure that you're being divinely guided in the right direction, and it's not something like tricky type of energy trying to pull you off or distract you. Present some sort of challenge so that you don't, meet your goal. Just like throw you off course, take you out your square, throw you off your path. Just make you a little bit out of alignment is what it's given. So be mindful of that as go through these next couple of days in this energy. But what the good thing is definitely a great time for releasing. And look, I have been like on a road of like thinking of the 999 portal. We have another 999 portal this month. It was 3. I was so excited, like, oh, we're not gonna see the date, September 9th, and the year adding up to 9 until like 2034, I think it is, or yeah, 2034. So that's an event. But even in 2034, we'll see the same thing. 3 times in the month of September will we be able to access the 999 portal. Yesterday was 918, which is 9, 9, 1 and 8 breaking down to 9. So that's 999 energy. And we'll have one more, 927, right? So 27th of September is also 9-9 energy. So be mindful of all these things we're talking about in terms of managing yourself, digging into your emotions, finding out what you need to release, being spiritually guided, and asking for clarity all the way through the month of September, right? Carry it through, like even into the beginning days of October. Make it a practice. It's a principle. By the time you get through the month of doing it, it'll probably be a habit and you'll just be doing it, period. So let's get this general comment up. General collective reading. Thank you, Wheat, for tapping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate your energetic donation. If you choose to like and thumbs up the video, if you choose to subscribe, if you choose to share, all of that is great. I appreciate you. Yeah, so let's get into it. It's something about the number of decks, though. They're calling me back to this 11. Your higher self, your spirit guides are really speaking. And it's all about digging into your emotion and finding out what is the undercurrent, getting to the core of it, getting to the root of it so that you can decipher it and you can really learn how to either overcome it, tackle it, or manage it. It's giving management, earned value management. Managing your energy, energetic value management. That's a good one too, right? Instead of letting your energy manage you, you manage it. We're managers over here. You know what I'm saying? We are in charge of our own healing. And we use the energy of the past, beloved, to be able to do it. To integrate it into our present so that we can make better decisions in the present for our betterment, to reach your highest self. So if you went to a reading, stick around. Stick around, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. It's a Tears of Wheat Tarot show where you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. It's gonna start slow, like that old school Crisco. We gotta get it out the can and into the pan, and the alpha and omega, boom, come in and turn the heat up. We gonna get to cooking. What we cooking up? We know a little bit of what, right? 999 energy. We have another portal that we're moving into. 927.9. We got partial solar eclipse. We got new moon energy. It's giving like need for clarity. Slow down. Communication. Make sure that you getting down into the fine print, into the details, beloved. It's giving get into your emotions, your energy. What am I feeling and why am I feeling it? What's driving it? What's triggering me, beloved? And then, like, okay, what coping mechanisms do I need to use in order to overcome it? Spirit said that's what it is for right now. It may not be the work that we always want to do, but it's important. It's like when you have to clean out the fucking gutters and the window seals and get down around the baseboards because the dust is building up. It's that deep rooted, deep cleaning things that we need to do to make room for more. We're getting ready to bring in the harvest, right, from the season. You know, it's like clearing the fields again, picking everything, bringing in everything that you've grown, that you've produced, and then how do you manage it? How do you store it? Some shit has got to be processed, it's got to be washed, it's got to be cut, it's got to be put in the Ziploc bag, so you got to can it, you got to pickle it, you got to do whatever you need to do to store it for over the winter. So we're getting prepared to go in that slow down space, right? And so it's a lot of work to be done right now, Ashe. So I asked for the Alpha and Omega to come in and strengthen us, to bring the message that we need so we can be spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on our shoulder. And it's something with chest is giving me heart energy. So some things could come in and really affect the heart chakra. And it's like even focusing deeply on the heart chakra to get down to your true emotions and really decipher what that is. And it's like we can release that and make room for more to be filled up and overflow is what it's given. And I pray that goes out into the wheat field and that you too through these practices be spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on your shoulder and you overflow and we meet in the middle. It's giving unity. It's giving taking all those pieces and transmuting it into wholeness. It's integrating your full system so that you can make better decisions in the present. Because right now the present is a gift, beloved. And we have the ability to open it, to be joyous, to be grateful in it. So if we are ready to go, yes, we be protected. Yes, protect your heart chakra. Protect it, guard it, know it. It's giving know it, like fully. Know yourself, your true emotions so that you can make good decisions that are heart-based for you. It's giving heart's desires. I'm seeing a card that says heart desires. So we're going to start. Thank you guys so much for tapping in into the rising message. We're a little bit later for the rising message today, but you know, whenever we get called, the spirit be working with us, you know, so we can get like the energy of what it is that they are bringing. And we literally just talked about this. Hey, Crystal, let's see Path of the Heart. It's definitely giving heart chakra, heart-centered focus today. That's what we've been picking up. And I'm even getting like the desires of your heart coming your way. So make room. Make room. It's something about patience. I'm seeing this deck. Thank you so much for revealing that. This deck of cards, there's a particular card in here the spirit keeps showing me. And it's the patience card, I think it is. But it's the flower. The flower is kind of leaning over like that. And the thing about it is that to be patient and water it, to nurture it, it's like it stands up straight. It's getting the nutrients that it needs. So be careful and mindful about your heart, your heart's desires, and watering those desires and giving it patience. Because patience is a nutrient. It's like it needs to have that virtue, that principle, so that it can grow. It's something about that. So we got Path of the Heart coming through. And we talked about heart chakra. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Hey, Crystalline, thank you so much, for beloved, for being here. Everybody else that's here, thank you for your energy. I appreciate you. It says advice from your higher self. Path of the heart. Drawing this card indicates a period of introspection. See, going in within self and taking a look. Introspection, reflecting. It's a gentle nudge urging you to attune to your heart's rhythm. Thank you, Spirit. Perhaps you've been silencing your inner desires or ignoring your true calling. Now is the moment to listen, to embrace your heart's desires. And we literally said that. Literally said it's time to tune into your heart so that what your heart is desiring can come through. It can come up to you. You can water it. It can manifest, beloved. And I'm getting your heart's desires will be coming in as long as you kind of think about and start to integrate these practices. It says, your soul advises patience, and we said patience and trust. Let go of doubts, follow the rhythm of your heart, and trust that it leads you to a path of illumination by your true purpose. Illuminated by your true purpose. And that's is beautiful. And especially when it says let go of doubts and follow the rhythm, going with the flow. We were literally just talking about, this is harvest season, right? In order to bring in your harvest, you have to make room for it. You want that deck? Just set it here. Okay. On top of the angels, they're speaking, your higher self, your spirit guides. Your angel team is talking to you. They said it's harvest season. And because it's harvest season, we need to organize. We have to clear out the old. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about, what are your canned goods looking like? When was the last time you went through the cabinets and checked the expiration date? When was the last time you went through the fridge and checked your expiration dates? Time to get all the old stuff out, right? So you can bring in and reap in the new harvest that's been produced. It's preparation to receive it. So make room, make space. Get everything that's old out, Ashe. If it's getting to date and you don't think you're going to eat it, donate it, right? It's not expired, but you're not going to use it. Take it to the local church, the local charity, the local homeless shelter, food drive, or something like that. Put that energy out there, right? You're giving because you're getting ready to receive this big harvest. So you're in the exchange of giving and receiving. Cleaning and decluttering is huge. Make space, make room, right? Wherever you're at, if it's cluttered, if it feels crowded, like we got a lot of cards and books, so we might need to find out a different system so that we got more space and it feels more open, room to receive. So you don't feel bogged down and closed up and shut in, right? You can feel the air. You can let your space breathe as you start to meditate and really go deeply and breathe. So kind of match your energy. What's going on in the inside is usually an indicative when you look at the outside. Hey, Miss Monica, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. So as we clean out our inner space, what's going on in our heart, releasing the old, pushing that down into the solar plexus so we can transmute that energy, push that down into the sacral so it comes up with more creativity, more ideas, right? Everything starts to brew, and it's like being push that down into your roots, and it secures you, right? So kind of think about that progression from the heart down, right? Sometimes, it gets gunked up with experiences and stuff, and the heart is holding on to a lot of things. You don't want to carry any grudges. You don't want to carry any bitterness, right? You're gorgeous. Carry gorgeous energy. Release grudges. Carry beautiful energy. Release bitterness. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they're replacing the switching, thinking about the energy that you're sitting in, because that is what you will be manifesting. So path of the heart is definitely significant. Heart chakra is really coming through today, beloved. So let's jump into the next pile and see what the higher self has to say. Definitely let go of doubts. When we were shuffling this little deck right here, the one that talks about our emotions, we did see doubt. And look, see Mr. Impatient, and we literally talked about patience, the card that we've been seeing in this deck. So that's important. We saw Mr. Doubtful as well. Which one? This one. Help is on the way, is coming through. So be mindful. 11 decks of cards we've been using, we just got out number 12. So 11 is the number of being guided by your spirit team. So pay attention to what those nudges are, those signs and synchronicities, your angel numbers that's telling you you're on the right path, or hey, you need to go back the other direction. The light is coming through. The light always shines through the darkness, breaking through. Something may have happened where there's a wound, right? It could be affecting your heart, but it is giving that your light comes through. So it's all about up to you on which energy you hold inside of you. You can hold the energy of the injury that says, I'm angry, I'm bitter, I'm holding a grudge against this person, or because of this event, I feel a kind of way about it. Or you can dig into why you feel like that. What was the insult? What was the injury? Seek healing, releasing the negativity. And just because we seek healing and we release the negativity doesn't mean that individuals who cause injury are not held accountable. They are. But at least you're not holding on to the energy of the hurt, right? And everything that comes with that trauma. See, perseverance is coming through. It is giving a storm, like something may have happened. But that thing that happened may have come to awaken you, to help you in some sort of way. So when you think about the help that came in any capacity that it came to you, it's okay to transmute that grudge into gratitude, right? You know what I mean? It's like, instead of holding the grudge, you can hold gratitude. I'm grateful that this person did what they did because they showed their true self to me, and now I can move away from them freely and just go on about my merry way and choose to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it like that instead of being like, I can't trust any person because of what these people did to me. No, you can still go ahead and you can still give people trust, earn it, right? Earned value. Trust is a value. So they got to earn that value, right? That means you give them more time. You give the relationship room to grow and give it room to breathe and to develop. And then you can see whether they are worthy of trusting. Let the truth show. Boundaries. See? Boundaries. It just shows you where your boundaries are at. And that's it. Anything else in here? No. You want to look at this? No. Okay. So Spirit said, it just shows you where your boundaries at. It was a help for you. You may not have thought it was at the time, but it really was. So you can transmute the energy of any grudge into gratitude. Don't hold on to it. It only blocks you. If your heart is filled with low vibrational emotion, energy, then that's what you're going to continue to call into you. Hey, 11 is here. Hey, everybody for tapping in. Black Cherry, thank you, sis. Hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for tapping in. Crystalline, Monica, just have to say your name one more again. Thank y'all so much. Everybody that's here, I appreciate your energy, your thumbs up, your likes. I appreciate it. Miss Proud, yay! Look, star energy is coming through. Definitely star. I'm feeling the star in the tarot deck. Miss Proud loves to show her achievements. When she rides her bike without falling or solves a puzzle, she probably says, we did it. This says, I did it. It's not an I, it's a we. See, that I is giving me a thing. You know, I was talking to a person earlier this week. And this person is phenomenal. You know, infinite possibilities onto them. They definitely could do anything that the spirit puts in their heart to do. But it's always a thing for me when I hear the language. It's always I. And it doesn't really feel like it's an acknowledgement of the we. Like the spirit is doing these things through us. They show us, they help us, they perform the work through us. But if you are always in the position of I, then you discount your spiritual help, the help that you already called on, the help and the hope that you prayed for, right? So to acknowledge and change our language from I language, which is associated with the identity with self, that's ego, right? And coming to the we, that's saying that it's not just me, I'm not alone, right? I have spiritual help, I have other spiritual presence with me, even within self. This is, it's not just me, this is not my heart, it is the heart of the Alpha and the Omega that gifted it onto me, and everything that they put in it, again, none of it belongs onto me, it belongs onto them that created all things. And so if my soul is speaking, my heart is speaking, they are in alignment, then my soul will perform that work through me. Now spiritual help is present. So I never speak, we try not to speak in I. And if we do hear I language returning, then we kick that out and we say we. Now there is times, where I language is more appropriate when we're talking like about technical communication and you're saying, when you do this, I feel like this, or I feel like this when you do these things, right? I'm taking accountability for my emotions and I'm expressing to you that that action makes me feel a kind of way. But in general, it's never a I. And anyone I'm speaking in common language to just anybody, they always hear me refer to myself in plural. I never say I, we always say we. See, it's something with communication and trickery. Be careful with this energy. Mercury is in play, partial solar eclipse is in play, new moon energy is in play. It's a lot going on. So be mindful of communication, pay attention to the details. It's something about getting into the details and really having a keen eye on that can make the difference. So, help, pathway of the heart. People could be falling away from you, releasing grudges, right? Understanding that even all those karmic lessons and karmic ties were help to you, right? The storm is a help. It helped your light shine through, right? And it's like putting up the boundaries. It's giving your light shining despite the storm. The storm, the light, the help, and putting up boundaries. And now being proud of yourself. Like, yay, we did that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's okay. But it is, we did that, not I did that, Ashe. Because you can't do shit without the breath of life, and you don't give that to yourself. Just saying, you can't do a fuck shit thing if you ain't breathing. Who gave you the breath? It wasn't you, beloved. I don't care what you call on. Not my business to define it for anybody. We say the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending. But however you claim it, it's up to you, and that's appropriate for you, beloved. But one thing you can't say is that you're not keeping yourself alive, Ashe. You're not. Because if your heart is going to stop, it's going to stop. And it ain't got nothing to do with what you do about it. Because when that bitch sees up, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing CPR on your fuck self. You just not. You stop breathing. You didn't wake up this morning. What? You don't have an opportunity to live in a gift, to live in the present on this day. Right? So to say we, because it's something else that's helping thee. No matter what you call it, no matter what you claim it, we did it. Thank you to the Most High God. Thank you to the breath of life. Without that, we couldn't do that. The word can't move without the breath. And the word is wrote in you. So if you breathing, the word is living, it's moving. And it can manifest anything. It manifests what it's speaking. So look at your words and look at your life and see if there is something that you want to change and adjust, beloved. I'm just saying. Mistress. See, don't speak from a stressed place. That's two different energies. Proud and stressed. Somebody could be going back and forth between being proud and stressed, proud and stressed, proud and stressed. I made an achievement. Yay, I did it. Then being stressed the fuck out, right? Because you probably running off to the next achievement. Didn't even take time, sit there and rest and take gratitude and look at what it is that you just accomplished. You think you just accomplished, right? Stress, shit, it's something about the time. They looking at the clock like, shit, I ain't got enough time to do it. Fuck. Mistress has a million things to do at once. She runs around and keeps repeating, I'll never have enough time. I'll never have time. Wasn't we just saying it's something about the word and how you speak it into your life, and then you run around and wonder why it looked like how it looked? You feel like you never have time? It's because you keep saying that you don't have time. When we take the opportunity to stress, trickster spirit, thank you. When we take the time to organize ourselves, to declutter, right? We create the opportunity, the space, and the sentiment of having time, beloved. Organization returns that to us, and it allows us to operate in calmness, serenity, right? So that you're not running around losing it, moving from one thing to the next thing, one thing to the next thing. Now, one, it's not a I did it, it's we did it. I have spiritual help. And when I lean into my help, it makes things more possible. I feel a sense of calm and serenity as I'm moving through all of these multiple things. I could be juggling this thing, that thing, 10 of Wands energy. But when I realize I got help and I allow the spirit to help me organize my life, I definitely have enough time, right? And then I start calling it, right? I have time. I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time, right? Let's work on it now. When is the best time to do it? The best time is now. Spirit, what should we be doing now? And the spirit will tell you, right? It'll show you, do this now, organize this now, right? And so, because it knows what's coming up, it knows the syncopated pace, it knows when things are coming your way. So, if you do this now, you're prepared to receive the next thing for that thing. You do this now, you're prepared to receive the next thing, and moving along. Somebody may have chaotic or a chaotic way of doing things. You know, we do this, so we'll take this for self. Ashe is coming to mind. We start in this room, start doing some stuff. We focus. Boom, 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 boom. Go to put stuff up where it needs to go. Now I'm in this room. Guess what I'm doing? Starting in here. Boom, 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 boom. Up, shit. Pick up some stuff. Take it in that room. Now what am I doing? Boom, 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 boom. I'm doing stuff over here. So now I'm doing stuff over there, and over there. Damn it. I got 3 things going on in process at the same time. Now, by the end, we be done cycled back around and got everything done. But is that the most efficient way to do stuff? It's an argument. Are we better to stay on a targeted goal, finish that, right? No distractions. Do it. Boom, it's done. Accomplished. We did it. Go into the next phase, get that one done. Boom, we did it. The next one, get that done. Boom, we did it. And now we're systematically creating successes instead of cleaning up in 3 different rooms, and now 3 of them look like 3 different messes. Just saying. Some people feel like they're great at multitasking, but studies show that it's usually better and more efficient if you do one thing at a time, beloved. Just saying. Let's jump into it. Release the stress. Just checking out the comments a little bit. Thank you guys so much for being so active. I appreciate you guys just conversing. I love the community that we are building. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, see, misaligned. A misaligned versus aligned. Misalignment. It's given like, situations bringing you into alignment. That's help. And it's like getting your heart's desires is to come through. That's help. But you may need to align you. We talked about decluttering and cleaning and putting things in order. That's a part of alignment. We talked about your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root chakras, getting them into alignment. So we got to clean our oil, beloved. We do. The body is a vehicle, the vessel, right? And we're anointed, but you still got to clean your oil, right? It's like that maintenance. You cannot run on dirty oil. You will blow out your motor, beloved. There's too much shit that gets in it that gunks up the motor with sediments and all of this pollutants. And then all of a sudden, when you don't run anymore as foreseen, because maybe you stressed out trying to manage too many things, trying to accomplish too many things, then it's like, okay, I run out of steam. Right? But it's like if you are managing your system, managing your oil, keeping up with that maintenance, and it's giving me like quarterly maintenance, things that we just have to do. It's not the funnest part, but like decorating and shit, but it's still things that we have to do. And if you look around at your life and you feel like things are stuck, because it's probably something stuck within you. See, create some space. We literally said this. We literally said this early in the reading. Thank you so much. I think, Crystalline, you may have been here when we said, you know, was it you, Crystalline, or was it Cynthia? Somebody was here, Crystalline. Thank you. You were here very early when we were saying to make some space, right? The spirit wants us to make space. It's harvest season. How do you be like, yay, we had this big harvest and we're bringing in the abundance, but you don't got nowhere to put it? It's my uncle. Let me. Hey, uncle, I'm doing a live. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I need the address real quick. I'm at 16. It was 16 what?
Okay, I'll text it to you so I don't tell the whole world where we live. Okay, love you.
Okay.
My uncle, so funny. Let me do this for him, y'all. But it's definitely giving me the energy that we need to be cleaning out, and making space. Cause you can't bring in your harvest if you don't do it. You won't have enough room, right? It's like, how do you, if we're growing gardens and we're, bringing in all these crops, you got to have a storehouse to put it, and your storehouse has to have room. And if you are not managing the inventory that's in your storehouse, then you can have all of these expired goods that are just, or things that are getting to the end of their shelf life that could be useful for other people. So it was definitely giving us the energy of taking inventory, making room, making space. It's, again, especially in the heart, within the home, right? It's giving like taking inventory, taking stock. What's bothering your heart? What does your heart feel like? What are the primary emotions that you feel? Do you feel sadness? Do you feel anger? Is it happy? Is it gratitude? Is it joy? Right? Where are you at on that spectrum? And if you are feeling that frustration, the anger, the bitterness, the hurt, the trauma, holding grudges, then those are the things to release, to push that into your solar plexus and transmute it into more creativity, into more understanding, right? Transmute it into understanding for self, of other selves, right? People that to put up a boundary with this person or release this type of person because they're just not good for you. We had a bunch of cards flip over, so let's just look at them. We see unhookable, feminine energy, right? Masculine and feminine. Masculine on one side and feminine on the other side. Unhookable, like you're a feminine that can't be hooked, you can't be tied down. Chamber of soul contracts, definitely getting off the hook or not being beholden to soul contracts. And the end is also the beginning. And we've seen the end is also the beginning a couple of times this week. I think it's definitely prominent in yesterday's lives, 9/18/9. So definitely contracts, unhookable, feminine. Ending soul contracts. The end is also the beginning. So it is endings here. Ending things and releasing. We see, look, the destiny light versus the faded light. These cards are coming right back out. And trust, when we shuffled, we reshuffled, and then we shuffled. It's like no matter which way we shuffle it, it still keeps coming out, beloved. The spirit is really saying the end is also the beginning. This is the end of old soul contracts or changes to them. And maybe new soul contracts are being implemented. They're being created. And we're getting portals within portals within portals. Cycles within cycles within cycles. And I'm also feeling a ripple effect. Like things emanating out from the core, going out into the ether. And also, again, cycles within cycles within cycles. Maybe you have been going around and around with some things that are ending. I see cycles within cycles within cycles. Like a cycle within a cycle within a grander cycle. Same thing, cycle within cycle within cycle. Right? You see that. This is the soul contract, right? This is The end is also the beginning, is what that says. So you could definitely be ending soul contracts and beginning new ones. You could be walking through portals and gateways, and this could move very fast for somebody. It could be going through one gateway, through another gate, like just that quick. And you have to be ready and be prepared for it. Definitely giving an upward trajectory. So the ability to manage your stress is going to be important, we. Like, focus on one thing at a time. Don't get into scattering your energy, trying to accomplish all things at one time. Give yourself some patience. Give yourself some grace. Even if you are attempting to, like, heal yourself from certain energies, whether it's this event, right, that event, it may be overwhelming trying to tackle all of those emotions at once, right? Start to work through one thing at a time. Like, if it's in your journal, if it's through prayer, however you are working on that shadow energy, just take your time with yourself, we. Yeah, see, self-awareness. It's all about you getting to really understand and know you. And it's giving your masculine and feminine energy. I do see that there. Your light and your dark. And it's something about gold. I keep feeling the energy of gold, right? It's been coming up in energy readings. So that's the energy. It's giving Jill Scott, living your life like it's golden. It's giving the golden era. It's giving the golden time of the day. If you like Frankie Beverly and Maze. And Frankie Beverly, I think the golden time of the day was like around sunset energy. When it's casting that beautiful glow across the sky. So it's kind of giving like that energy. The end of the day. Rooted in grace is coming through. That's definitely been an energy this week. Facing life challenges with grace and maintaining inner stability and calm amidst change. A lot of change is going on. And it's like just giving yourself grace and opportunity and patience, and know that you're being walked into a new state. It's giving infinite possibilities. See the light of life. I was about to say, I know we just saw the light. It's something about the light, right? It's here. It says, embrace your unique glow. Didn't we just talk about that glow? We just literally talked about the glow. That sunshiny, or the golden time of the day. And we were picking up glow, like golden. Like living your life like it's golden. Like, sit in that energy. Even if you feel like it doesn't look like all you want it to be, but it is what it is. It is what it needs to be at the moment. And when you express gratitude and you walk in it just like it is the highest thing that you want, like the best of the best of the best that you can imagine, if you walk around like you in that energy already, the universe will return that energy to you. You will be in it. That's why managing our words is so important, right? And allowing people to earn the value of your trust, to be close to you, just to be close to you. Embrace your unique glow and use it to light the way ahead. This quantifies your glow, and that's kind of like what we were saying, however small, right? Whatever you consider your life to be, your possessions, however it's presenting, it could be the greatest of the great, or you could feel like you still getting it out the mud right here, being rooted in grace. It doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. You treat it like it's everything, and the universe will deliver you everything. It's gratitude. It's stewardship. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Timeless truth is coming through, and we have another feather, which is giving me your guardian angels, your spirit team, and it's also speaking truth to me. So these two are kind of giving me truth. It also says lightness, and we have the light and the light of life here. Release burdens and live more freely and lightly. Yeah, release the burdens. Release the grudges. Release the anger. Release the bitterness. Release unforgiveness. so that you can light in yourself. You can care for your heart, right? The path of the heart. How do you get to your heart's desires if your heart is bogged down with all this heavy emotion, right? Allow yourself to learn from it. Give yourself freedom. Gift it to yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom that you give to yourself. You're not being held hostage by unforgiveness, by grudges, by bitterness. You release you, beloved. Yeah, that's the work that we're supposed to be doing. Work on you. Release the past, the negative energies. Six of Cups in reverse is something negative. This could be, look, negative past and defending. You could be fighting, you could be defensive, right? Look, but it's like that's in front of you in your success. You could be defending your success, but no, it's giving a loss, a lack. And you may need to just see how the memories of the past that you could be battling with, right, in the heart, in the spirit, it's making you feel a kind of way, maybe left out, lost, but it's something that the spirit wants you to see. They want you to recognize how this drama and being conflicted in the spirit is keeping you off balance, juggling. The secret to your manifestation is the ability to end it. And they already said the end is the beginning. That's the work. See, the end is also the beginning. That's the truth. Draw from the wisdom of your past experiences to connect with your inner truth, your endless, timeless truth. That's it. Draw from the wisdom of your past experiences. See, all of that past the past injuries, only thing it did was give you the ability to allow your light to shine through. King of Cups is here and Nine of Wands. You could have a boundary with this person. That might be the person that you need to have a boundary with. Or King of Cups is a person that has balanced their emotions, their heart energy. They have balanced it. It's giving me 1 cup heart and 1 cup being your soul. It's very, very spiritual. But the King of Cups can often have 2 cups. It's giving your emotional current. Freeing yourself up, calming your inner waters. I'm saying healing waters. So we may read from that. But it's definitely giving healing waters. Anything else in here? Energy? Yeah. Queen of Wands and I'm inverted. So it's either a lack of confidence that's here, right? Boundaries. 5 of Cups is regret and Page of Swords. This could be somebody you do have toxic. You definitely have a boundary with this person. Queen of Wands in reverse. So we're getting Aries, Sag, Leo energy here, fire energy. This could be a person when you discover some sort of injury or you have either a bad memory with, or they're going to do something in the past they've done something in the past that hurt you, and now you have a boundary with this person, a blockage, because you don't want that toxicity in your life. But if you are holding this in your heart, right, then you may need to release it, right? You could be blocking yourself. Look, that's the truth. And look, betrayal. So it's something about the house, and they pointed to here. So this could be your internal state inside your home, right? Like inside of the heart. The heart is a house for love. Yeah, that's your heart. That's what they said. And I've learned that it don't take much to build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. That's what they say at 8 of Pentacles. Build it up. Your heart is the house of love. And you've been through these situations, so you learned that it don't take much. See, Empress. Care and love for you. You can manifest anything. You can. And it could be that the person, this Queen of Wands in reverse, is just somebody that's jealous of you. You know, they're jealous of your ability to manifest, to produce. And if you are an Empress, then you're going to harvest, and it's a lot of work to be done in order to pull it in, beloved. That's what I was getting yesterday. The energy, like even when you become self-sufficient, there's still more work to be done. Because anybody that's a farmer, they know that harvest season is one of the busiest seasons of the year. You gotta clean, get all them crops in. You gotta inventory the what your storehouse is already holding. You gotta process it. You gotta clean it, wash it. You gotta store it or get it to market or whatever the case may be. You gotta keep your storage for over the winter. It's a lot of preparing and hands, boots on the ground type of energy with that, right? And it's a thing with tending to your garden for it to be fruitful enough for you to eat. Whatever it is that you're doing, gardening is just a metaphor. But whether it's your work, your career, whether it's your spiritual development, your professional development, your emotional development, your physical development, your financial development. That's work. That's 5 areas that you are working in, that you're putting effort in all the time. You're being conscious of how you're spending your energy. Energetic value management. Look, King of Cups, this person is in reverse now. So you may be out of balance. Heart chakra. See, Emperor, right? And we were getting balancing potentially your masculine and your feminine energy. Right? So it's something about that. Yeah. It's illuminating, bringing something out of you, that masculine authority, right? So that you can hold your boundaries and be careful about the people that you have around you. We got to wrap it up almost in a minute for this quick rising message. We stay under our time frame. Look, y'all, we already know. Anything else? Look, it just threw up. Look, heartbreak. Yeah, definitely heart energy and walking away. Journey, 8 of Cups. This is giving disappointment, right? Heartbreak and disappointment. And potentially moving forward, but you're still holding grudges. Like those 3 swords is still stuck in there. Yeah, and that's it. It's the heartbreak. Look, 5 of Pentacles, feeling like being left out. Isolated, abandoned. Look, we need to do what? End it. That's the death card. It flew out with the rest of the cards. End it. Transmute it. Where there is an ending, there is a beginning. They said that. Transformation. Where there's an ending, there is a beginning. You may feel a kind of way, 4 of Cups, to end these things. But again, where there is an ending, there is a beginning. There is opportunity here. There's opportunity. True emotional. They're telling me 1 card. So we're going to get one and see what they say. And there we go. It flew up underneath the desk. Shit. Mary is coming through. It's giving it to me in reverse. So somebody could definitely be divorced. We see no strings attached. We're getting a love message. And goodbye. So it's definitely giving broken down relationships, saying goodbye. It's giving cycles though, like turning over a new leaf. The end is a new beginning. But it's like turning something over, or somebody's going over something, or you're getting ready to roll forward. Yeah. So let's see. We picked up disappointment. We picked up heartbreak, regret. You know, maybe not seeing the opportunity, the need for repair, restoration, taking inventory, you know, cleaning out your heart chakra. Because I definitely feel a lot going on in your house of love, right? The heart. And you learned. And if you learned, then it's not going to take much to build things back up. It doesn't. The hard part is like learning, getting the lesson, accepting it, accepting the lesson. Fear. Look at that. And look, asking for help is here. It's not a I, it's a we. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, dear. I'm hearing Miss Doubtfire. And doubt is coming up, so that could be a thing. Miss Doubtfire. Recognize the fear and ask, it's something about preventing you from doing what you want, or doing it despite the fear, to be courageous. What will help me feel safe at this moment? Knowing that you're not doing it by yourself. Being illuminated, letting go of doubts, following the rhythm of your heart, and trust that it's leading you on the right path towards your purpose. Yeah, guilt is coming through. And they just picked up reciprocity. giving and receiving. And we kind of talked about reciprocity, so we're going to keep it. We talked about giving to charity, to, people, whether it's the local food drive, whatever the case may be, because you're getting ready to receive this harvest. Give yourself space and room to receive your harvest. Give yourself the gift of forgiveness, like releasing yourself from grudges, from bitterness, from all the things that will hold down your heart. Giving yourself the gift of freedom, right? You can free you. There's opportunity to start anew. Yeah, guilt. See, owning your own feelings and your own actions, own your path in the situation. You have power. And when you decide to accept the cup of new beginning, despite the major ending, you will be walking into infinite possibilities. You will see that the world is open to you. Possibilities open up to you. The creativity, the ideas start to flow through. You become empowered knowing that you can do whatever the spirit is guiding you to do. See, confusion. Stick to the facts. Stick to the facts. And it's like, don't tell yourself a whole bunch of things that may not be true, right? Like you could have controlled something, right, that is outside of you. You can't make people do what they're not going to do. You can't make a person do what they don't want to do in general, right? So, yeah. 8 is coming through, accelerated motion. We see memories of love. That's that 6 of Cups. That's the memories, right? What happened in the past that may not have felt so good. Whatever that may have put you in solitude so that you can learn. You can learn from those lessons. That was help. Understanding it. Using your intuition is here. High Priestess. The secrets being revealed onto you. How do you manifest? Touching base with your sacred witness and allowing it to guide you. What does your soul say? How are you patient? Your higher self coming through to guide you, to help you. See, look, emotionally withdrawn. That's that 4 of Cups, like not seeing the opportunity that this is a new beginning. Look, you get to choose your battles, putting in your boundaries. Like, why fight something that's you don't have to fight? You could just let it go. You can choose your ability to lighten your own load by letting it go. Why carry it? For what? One of the cards that came out yesterday was, carrying all that weight, like being a martyr, is not a badge of honor. It's not. You don't have to carry it. You don't have to be, self-sacrificial. See, fulfillment of your wishes. Look at the treasure. Like, you can do it. Releasing the hardships, releasing the burdens, releasing the struggle, releasing the stress. Putting up boundaries with people who you know that don't wish the best. They don't wish you the best. Yeah, see, solitude, right? It's given like choosing your battles, learning things in this period of solitude. The injuries, the things that you had to persevere through, they helped your light shine through. They showed you you. And you get to choose your battles, like putting up boundaries and choosing who is around you. They have to earn that value. If they have not earned your trust or earned the ability to be in your presence, you keep up the boundary and you keep on moving, beloved. No sweat. No sweat, my pet. Know that. Know that. Know that. Crown chakra. Let's get some understanding. Downloads. Crown chakra upgrade. I don't know why I was saying chakra. So somebody may need to read Deepak Chopra, right? It's giving us 7 spiritual laws of success. This book we go through all the time may be beneficial for you. On Amazon, the 7 spiritual laws of success. Yeah. Thank you, Crystalline. Crystalline says, as we said, people don't wish good for you. Yeah. They don't. There's the grudge. Yeah, when you mumble them so and so's, you can feel the grudge. You can feel that energy coming up. But you know what? It's like changing the grudge to gratitude, right? I'm so grateful that they showed me that they don't wish me the best. Now I know where to put my energy. I can let that rest, right? We've been starting. The spirit works with us all the time on changing our language, because again, the word manifests. So it was, you know what? I wish them everything that the Most High God has for them, because the Most High God is the author of balancing. It's going to balance the scales. I know what I did. They know what they did. We know what happened, right? It's three sides to every story. How I experienced it, how they experienced it, and the actual experience, the truth, the facts of it. Well, facts, the truth, the facts can change, but truth is truth, right? So it is like that thing. The Most High God is going to balance all things. Karma don't miss. The scales always balance, beloved. It's always going to take the good with the bad. But at the end of the day, I know that my energy promotes goodness. So I attract goodness. I have a fruitful and abundant spirit. No matter where I'm at, I feel like I never lack. I'm always in a lavish mindset. It doesn't matter whether the room is full of physical things or it's empty. It's spiritually overflowing. And whatever happens in the spirit comes to the physical. Right? So when we go down that mindset of thinking, we train our mind and we make that switch, that click, baby, I pray that the Most High God give you an abundance of everything that it has for you. An abundance. I pray it overflows. Okay? Okay? So y'all can feel how that goes both ways. Because let's not act like the Most High is not the commander-in-chief of all things. I mean, all things. I'm talking about that wrath, like that correction, because it loves us. And I pray that the Most High God step in and issue that correction, Ashe. I pray for it. Yes, embrace. Embrace all of it. 21, the world card, 21. Won't you do something for me? And it's giving me that 12 and 21. Yeah. It's like enlightenment, seeing things different. It opens up the world to you, beloved. You put you in a whole different cycle. See, it's a difference because we high vibrational, we high vibrant, and that's not like we don't have things in this heart that needs to be transmuting, but we try to be conscious of it. So when we are always observing self and looking at self, reflecting on self, so that we can improve our self process, our self-improvement process. It ain't just something that you always get out of a book. When you look at your life, you can see how does my life look? Does it look chaotic? Does it look like I'm depressed? Can you see it in your environment when you don't have the energy to sustain organizing and decluttering and putting your life in it's giving a line in your life. If your life is not aligned, then you know you're out of alignment within self. So when you start to realign yourself and get all the gunk out, change your oil so that you running pristine, beloved, taking, all your maintenance and checking all your valves and shit is what is giving all your checks and balances, then everything outside of you starts to check out and it starts to balance. But don't be concerned when you start seeing shit come to bear that needs your attention so that you can release it. Or folks start to check out, beloved, right? So, yeah, when you vibrate differently, you shake shit up off of you, beloved. Look at something, a screw could be in there so tight, right? In the way that thing is vibrating, it'll vibrate that screw loose and it'll fall away. So your vibration can dictate the energies that you can relate to that will attach to you. You vibrate so high they can't even reach you. Why? Because they low vibrational. You rise above it. You ascend it. Not that you better than. Your vibration just dictates that you don't connect with that. It's put you in a whole other stratosphere. So yeah, awakening or awaiting results. Definitely growing, right? Results are, you're waiting for that. I saw 777. We got 3 sevens out here. We sure do. 777. So we see 7, awaiting results. 7, choosing your battles. And I think it's this one. 7, crown chakra, getting some understanding. With all you're getting, get understanding. If you don't have understanding, beloved, then you missed it. What's the point if you don't understand it? A person could say, I could say a whole bunch of shit. If they don't understand the concepts, they not gonna get it. You probably have to let it sit in your system and let it resonate, and the spirit will work it out one day. It's gonna bring you some more shit so that you can decipher and break it down, and then you can understand it. Because you can't operate on anything that you don't understand, overstand. Victory and success. You gotta understand it, how to get there. So you can release yourself. Release yourself so that you can get to victory. Intuition. Anything else? Nope. Right now, the job to do is healing. We healing over here. We working on the heart chakra, the path of the heart, because that's the house of love. Yeah. It is a gentle nudge urging you to attune to yourself, to your heart's rhythm. Perhaps you've been silencing your inner desires or ignoring your true calling, but now is the moment to listen, to embrace your heart's desires. Your soul advises patience. See, that's to help your soul, right? It advises patience and trust. Let go of doubts and follow the rhythm of your heart, and trust that it leads you to a path illuminated by your true purpose. And the light is illuminating, right? It is, right? You can see. And it's through injuries or just occurrences does our light become illuminated. Like we awaken, boom, the flame is lit. It's also making it brighter and more luminescence, more luminous. And you need energy to brighten your light. So the energy, all of it that comes into you, you can definitely transmute it into more power, into more light, into more prosperity, more time, more healing, right? What is it that you want? What are you intending? You can call that transmutation, right? You can say it, right? Anytime we feel a grudge, we tell ourselves, like, we transmute this grudge into gratitude. We take judgment and we transmute it into more understanding, into more compassion, right? If I'm judging something outside of me or even judging myself, I transmute it into more understanding. Understanding for self, understanding for that person or that thing. Everybody is on their own journey. I understand that we're going to get there in our own time. We're all under development, right? And some people get it this life cycle and some people don't, But it's not for me to be like, you this because you didn't get it. No, they are a pixel, a piece of the Most High God, beloved. And so whenever they get it is when they get it. But what did I get from it? Because that's what's important. Because it is. I mean, this life journey for self is all about me. It is your learning. It's your soul's journey. So it's about you. What did you get out of it? What was the learning? What did you discover about yourself? Right? You discovered that, certain people do this. I can feel and recognize that energy, so I know how to discern it. I know how to put up my boundaries. I understand my own value and that people have to earn it. I earn the value and I know how to manage it. EVM, earned value management. Also, like trust and connection is something that people have to earn. So did they earn that value? I might have to give them time to see if they are worthy, if they deserve it, right? Until then, it's like how you relate and how you operate. It's just different. You know how to move. You know how to move and you know how to shape. That's just it. It's all about understanding the lesson, getting the assignment. And you can't ace the assignment if you don't understand the content nor the instructions, beloved. Just saying. betrayal scar. This has been coming out. Somebody did betray you and it hurt, and you're going to have to either release this person or you did. And if you release them already, I'm getting a yes, then transmute the energy. Don't hold on to the grudge. Transmute the grudge into gratitude. I'm so grateful I was made aware how this person betrayed me. Yeah, it hurt, but I could take that emotion and transmute the energy into gratitude, right? I know that they're not for me. I put up the boundaries. I choose my battles more wisely. I pick the people who are around me. And if I see that this person did something, I'm not holding on to it. I'm not hesitating. It is what it is. I know how to get my help to ask, how do I handle it? Because some things you're supposed to confront and some shit you just don't. It don't even deserve your attention. I'm just saying. I done had people do shit to me. I know what you did. I know what you did. But I ain't got to talk to you about it. For fuck what? You not going to admit that you did some shit wrong anyway. It ain't going to do nothing but piss me the fuck off. So, I'm not going to say shit. I'm going to just cut your ass off. And that's it. Period. Done. Now, some situations, I'm having a conversation. We got to talk. We got to talk. I got to say this. Right? Spirit said for us to say what we need to say. That's it. Okay? And then we can go on about our way. So, you take it whichever way the Spirit moves you to handle it. But at the end of the day, them doing what they did strengthened you, beloved. It did. It's a help. And you might want to change how you see it. It's a help to you that they did what they did to you. It could put you in your purpose. So if it was something very traumatic and very heinous, you survived it. So it's still with purpose. It's not without purpose. You could become an advocate. You could become a support, a counselor to address that trauma, that thing. It's all about how you're seeing it. Hey, beloved, healing takes time. Healing takes time. Heal. Give yourself patience as you break the chains, beloved, and set yourself free. Again, you are setting yourself free. Progress is not always linear. Trust that even setbacks are part of the process. They are. You may go around and around with some things every so often, like it comes up in your spirit. That lets you know that energy is guiding you to say there's more transmuting to do, to release it. Anything else? No. Unexpressed grief. I can't make it up. Unexpressed grief. Suppressed sorrow manifests in unexpected ways. Allow yourself to mourn fully. To mourn the betrayal, mourn the lies, the deceit, the fuckery, the things that hurt your heart, that your heart is still harboring. The path to your heart, the path of the heart. And they told us the heart is the house of love. But I've learned, right? And it don't take much to build it up when you let go of the heaviness of the grief, when you start to process it, coming out of denial, coming out anger. Anger is a stage of grief. If you are angry, you are probably grieving something that has not been processed fully. It's full of denial. Like, I deny this thing. Like, how could they do this to me? That is denial. Right? It is saying that this person, you feel like this person held you in such capacity, right? It's such of an esteem that they would not possibly do that thing to you. Yes, they would. I told y'all we were getting, what was that? A couple of weeks ago, we were getting Unalive Bill. We can't say the Kill. But it's a movie. You know Uma Thurman back in the day, it was the series. You know, Bill tried to take her ass out because she was an assassin and she got pregnant and she took the fuck off. She was like, I don't want my kid to grow up in this environment. So you know what happened in the movie. If you ain't never seen it, go get it, watch it. It's an old school movie, but it's good. You talking about the power of the mind? Because that girl was paralyzed from the waist down. Like she pulled it. Look, mindset. What? Watch the movie. Anywho, at the end of the series, because it's a couple of movie series. I think it's like 1, 2, or 3, volume three movies. At the end of the movie, her and Bill, she done made it to Bill. Like, look, she had to go through all of these other principles, right, to get to Bill. Get to Bill, and sitting across from that table, he was like, is it really that shocking for me to do what I did? And she said, could you? Would you do what you did? Absolutely. But never in a million years did I think you could or would do that to me. And he said, baby, you was wrong. And she was like, we have unfinished business. Shit! That just sent chills through my head. Somebody was under the mindset, whoever betrayed you, that this person would not do that to you. You probably done seen them do shit to other people. You probably heard about it, been present for some shit that they did to somebody else. Never did you think that they would do that shit to you. And they would. Just saying. Don't push shit past people. That's another red flag. Whatever the hell a person to do in front of you, they'll do to you. Never get it in your head that whatever this person is doing to, oh, it's just they do it to them. Oh, they just did it to them. Oh, no, they'll do that shit to you, beloved, because that's just what they do. Can you see them clearly? Like, honestly and truly. See, so sometimes we have to heal from the misconceptions that we have placed within ourselves and that expectation that we put on somebody else. Because as long as you stay in their good graces, oh, you separated from everybody else. But let you tell their ass no one time. You don't go along with the program one time. Or whatever the fuck happened this time. Now, you in line with everybody else. You got that same heat that they would do to anybody else with. So, be mindful. If you are dealing with a situation like that, release the grief off self. Sometimes the spirit may move you to say something so that you can express that grief. And sometimes they may have you handle it in a different way because it's just like, it is what it is. Nothing fruitful is going to come out of it. You cut it, you hold your boundary, you end it, and you move away. And you hold on to yourself. And you just give yourself closure, Ashe, because we don't need nobody to give us closure. You give it to you. Because even if you go talk to another person, whatever the fuck they say to you may not do it for you. It just may not be good enough. There may not be anything that they could say to you that make you feel any differently than the way you already feel about it. So can you issue forgiveness on your own? Yes. Is it for them? Absolutely fucking not. Who is it for? It's for you. So that you can open up space to receive. It's harvest season. And if you don't have room in your house, your heart, the house of love, in his house to receive, then you're going to miss out on your blessings. It can't even come in. Especially if the Most High God open up and pour out a blessing, again, that you don't have room to receive. It can't get hardly shit in there because it's full of all the old shit. Clean out your heart. Transmute that energy into more love, into more capacity, into more creativity, into more happiness, into more kindness, into more compassion, into more understanding, into more prosperity, into overall abundance. That's the work. Because a person that sees you after they've done you wrong, beloved, and you gone on and you are stronger, better, faster, more efficient, and more prosperous, that's more than any other revenge that you could take. And you did yourself a big up at the same time, Ashe. Just saying. Wow. Let's see, Crystalline. Thank you so much for being so active. I appreciate you. Hey, Clarity. Thank you so much for coming in. While people were shocked by you walking away with boundaries and you felt the same about closure, no thank you. Action speaks louder than words. I deserve to love me better than that. Absolutely. And with that, I think that's it. You said it, sis. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody that tapped in, Clarity, Crystalline, thank you so much for all of your support and your activity. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that came through and gave your energetic donation, as Clarity would say. It costs you nothing, a thumbs up. But if you like it, please do. You leave your energy. Come back and leave a comment after it's posted. It helps us get into the algorithm and push the messages out. But we know the Most High God gonna do what it came to do anyway, right? If it brought you here and you stayed, I appreciate you. If you knew, what up, Yas Week? Welcome to you. My name is Lati. I am a channeled messenger, a spiritual reader. All of the messages are supported by the tarot, so we say it so that you hear it and then you see it. Therefore, you might believe that the message is for you, beloved. We take it into your spirit and meditate on it. We don't tell you what to do. We just give you the vibe so that you can go and discover that for you. But know this, I love you. I do. Ow! So excited on this day. I love you. Please know that, Ashe, right? I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. I can't love you any more than I love myself, but it's growing and expanding on a daily. And I thank y'all so much for growing and expanding with me. Do the hard work on yourself. There's nothing more important for you to invest in than you, beloved. I'm just saying. See, foundation. The heart is a house for love. Definitely foundation and achievements. I've learned that it don't take much to build it up. See, obstacles and challenges, daydreaming and decisions. You can get through anything. If you hear under the sound of this voice and you breathing, because you know you didn't give yourself the breath, beloved. I don't know how you call what gave it to you. I just call it the Alpha and the Omega. It made that word. It's built in. Your soul be speaking, telling you stuff, trying to get you to come into alignment so that your heart's desires can manifest. And as long as you had a breath, you can do it. What? It ain't never no just I. It's we. It's that which feels me greater that's in me, that's outside of me. We do this thing. Don't ever forget it. Look, light, and you talking about a partnership in the spirit. Manage your masculine and your divine feminine energy. I think in its solitude, that's what you're supposed to be learning. Right now, embrace the challenges. Come out of that emotionally withdrawn energy. You have opportunity on this day. Yep. We breathing. The word is living. We still speaking. We calling out our life, building this reality. We manifesting it. So therefore, we can be grateful for the present. To the next now. I love y'all so much. Ashe, beloved.